She's the smartest woman in the room. She reads books most people don't know exist. She sees patterns others miss. And yet, her Friday nights are quiet. Her phone doesn't blow up with invites. And honestly, she's not bothered. If you've ever wondered why the sharpest women you know seem to have the smallest social circles, you're about to understand why that's not a flaw. It's a feature. Here's why this matters to you. Society tells women that being well-liked and socially connected is everything. That if your calendar isn't packed, something's wrong with you. But what if the opposite is true? What if your limited social life is actually a sign of intelligence, not a lack of it? Today, we'll uncover 5 reasons why genuinely smart women often have smaller social circles, and why you might want to stop apologizing for yours. Reason 1. The cognitive cost of small talk. Here's something most people won't tell you. Socializing is mentally expensive, especially for women who think deeply. A study from the British Journal of Psychology found that highly intelligent people actually experience lower life satisfaction from frequent social interactions. Why? Because surface-level conversation drains them. When your brain is wired to analyze, connect dots, and think critically, talking about the weather feels like running a marathon in quicksand. Reason 2. The quality filter is always on. Smart women don't collect friends. They curate them. And that's not arrogance. It's efficiency. When you can spot manipulation quickly, when you recognize when someone's energy doesn't match their words, when you've been burned by people who couldn't keep up, you stop giving everyone access. Author Brené Brown calls this the marble jar concept. Trust is earned in small moments, not grand gestures. Intelligent women simply have higher standards for who gets their marbles. But here's where it gets interesting. Reason 3. Solitude is where the magic happens. Studies show that people with higher IQs spend more time alone, and they're happier for it. Not because they're antisocial, but because solitude is productive for them. This is where they read, create, strategize, and recharge. Think about it. Marie Curie didn't discover radium at brunch. Virginia Woolf needed a room of her own for a reason. For smart women, alone time isn't loneliness. It's the laboratory. Reason 4. The performance exhaustion. Here's an uncomfortable truth. Women are socialized to be agreeable, to manage emotions, to make others comfortable. Smart women see this performance for what it is, and it exhausts them. Every social interaction becomes a calculation. How much do I dim myself here? How do I make this person feel okay about what I just said? Research from Harvard Business Review shows women spend significantly more energy on emotional labor in social settings than men do. No wonder smart women choose their battles and their dinner party. And finally, reason 5. They're chasing different rewards. Most social activity is built around validation, being seen, being liked, being included. But genuinely smart women, they've moved past that. They find fulfillment in mastery, in solving problems, in understanding how things work. A packed social calendar doesn't give them the dopamine hit it gives others. A breakthrough in their work does. A book that changes their perspective does. A deep conversation with one person who actually gets it. That's the gold. Stop for a second. Think about the smartest woman you know personally. Now think about her social life. I bet it's smaller than you'd expect. And I bet she's more at peace than most people with overflowing calendars. That's not coincidence. Quick recap. Smart women often have limited social lives because 1. Small talk is cognitively expensive. 2. They filter for quality, not quantity. 3. Solitude is where they do their best work. 4. Social performance exhausts them. And 5. They're chasing different rewards entirely. This isn't a bug in their system, it's the design. So the next time you feel guilty about your quiet weekend, or you wonder if something's wrong because you'd rather stay in, remember this. The most interesting women in history weren't the most popular. They were the most focused. Protect your energy. Choose your people wisely. And never apologize for a small circle that actually gets you. If this resonated, you know what to do. I'll see you in the next one.